This is British Telecom Tower, the centre of communication in London. And it's amazing, up here even, how much of the noise of London you can hear. It's 620 feet tall, and in a wind, you know, when it gets up to 100 miles an hour, it actually sways 8 inches. There's hardly any wind today, thank goodness, otherwise I wouldn't be up it. It can handle 172,000 telephone calls or 126 television stations. Oh, that's quite a lot. The dishes around here are called microwave dishes, and therefore if I refocus them, I could fry Parliament or something useful like that, or turn the other channels off, and then you'd have to watch me all the time. Horrible thought, isn't it? The effect we're about to perform is all about communication of a completely different nature. But to do it, we've got to go inside. See you then. Well, of course, that was recorded earlier today, and in fact now we've moved right up to the top of the tower, and I'm standing next to this video wall. Technology is taking over. And actually from this restaurant in which I'm now standing, you can see right over the top of London. You can see everything. I mean, it's amazing. And I have with me the gentleman who manages this tower. I don't know, director of the tower?
Well, that's a good enough name.
Mr. Steve Beale, who is wondering, what am I doing here? We've dragged him in to help us out. Now, you don't know what's going to happen. You've got no idea how it's going to finish up. And you are only here in truth. I mean, first of all, thank you for the lend of the tower. But you're here...
Anytime.
Well, thank you, I'll be back. You're here to randomise these blocks. On the other side of these blocks, you see, I'll just show you, we've got these pictures. Now, I'm not going to, see, quick flash, I'm not letting the other regions know much about this, OK? I want you to mix the blocks up. And in mixing them up, keep them in this plane. Don't twist them around that way. Just keep them that way up. But you're allowed to move this here and so on, all the way down the piles as much as you like. All right?
Okay, Paul, yes.
Yeah? So you do that, and I'll move this tray out your way so that you can get more space.
I'll get started now.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, what is this plastic tray all about? It's 9 compartments, all separate boxes, and as I say, we've made more space now for Steve to mix the boxes up. And the compartments, the idea is they will match our various regions that we're going to get in touch with, you see. We've got 9 compartments and 9 regions. Could you just take that from me, Debbie? Thank you. I'll take the letters. And what we're going to do... Oh, you've really shuffled them.
I'm doing this thoroughly, Paul.
Yeah, I can see that, yes. I now know why you're in charge. You're a better shuffler than the others. Now, what I want you to do is just take the letters and they peel off. I'll show you how. This is letter A. I can read. And I want you to put that on any block. Now, of course, first of all, you've shuffled them up. Now you're offered a choice of where to put the letters. So you put the letter on any block you like.
Right.
Yeah. And that's right. Not too straight, but it doesn't matter. Tick them all. Okay. And put B on another one, anywhere at all. Your choice. In other words, you're randomising putting them on here. Yeah,
You're pointing at that one,
oh,
so
no.
we'll go down here, I think.
Oh, sneaky. OK, thank you, Debbie. Thank you very much. I'll leave you to do that, because that's going to take you a little while. And I'm going to introduce the nation to the presenters around the regions. In Aberdeen, there's Jane Frankie. Hello there, Jane. In Newcastle, there's Mike Neville. Norwich, you can see here, has got Stuart White. Wendy Austin's on the far side from Belfast. In the middle, it's the famous Stuart Hall from Manchester. Look at the teeth, look at the teeth. In Southampton, there's Bruce Parker, worried about something, by the looks of him. And there's Birmingham, there's the Kay Alexander, and in Cardiff, Noreen Bray, and in Plymouth, Sue King. And if you can all hear me and see me, put your thumbs up and say, yes, Paul.
Yes, Paul.
Fine. Good grief, it's working. Now, what you don't know is, in the moment, I'm at the top of the telecom tower using 10 of their channels, or visual channels, 9 out and, no, 1 out and 9 in, that's you lot. And we're using 51 audio channels and only 1 mental channel. Now, I'm the mental one. Now, you've got envelopes, and I want you to open them. We've sent you these envelopes. Open them. You'll find some large cards inside that have letters on them like this, and keep them letter side up when you open them so the viewers can see the letters. All right? And I want you to mix the letters up once you've got them out. Big, aren't they? All right. Now, you've got to shuffle them like I'm shuffling my set, and you just mix them up any way you like, so long as you shuffle them. And you're going to... Aberdeen's counting them. There we are. Yes, there she is. That's
You carry everything up here.
Yes, yes. Oh, of course, it's Aberdeen. Actually, it's one of my favourite places. Right, now then, Steve, come here a second. You've, first of all, randomised the blocks by shuffling them.
Yes, Paul.
And then you've randomised them further by sticking these letters everywhere.
Yes.
You haven't made up any naughty words, have you?
I think so. We've got GCE down there. But
GCE, yes, very educational stuff. I think that's finished, isn't it? So if you just stand back a minute now, thank you for your help. Now comes the moment that our presenters have been wondering, why are we here? We're going to go to Aberdeen first, and I'm going to go box number 1 down here first, OK? Because you're in the top corner there, top left, I think, to the viewers. And I want you to take any one of your cards and put it in the stand next to you, obviously the right way up. And what I want you to do is, when you've got the card, say which letter it is.
A. For Aberdeen.
Now, all the other presenters have to find the letter A and discard it. It's a bit like a game. I've got to find the letter A, and I'm going to put it in sort of box number 1. So block 1 is A. Now we move to Newcastle, and Mike, which letter would you like?
I'll have letter F, Paul.
Letter F?
Yeah.
Can you see this picture? You're working down a column here. It's very good. Everybody else discard the letter F, and that goes in the middle at the top. There we go. And Norwich. In Norwich, we've got Stuart White. Which letter would you like?
letter D, Paul.
The letter D. Shuffle these blocks a little bit, and letter D goes in here. OK, now remember what we're doing here is making a mental jigsaw. I know I'm prattling on, but I am concentrating. Belfast, now I'm not coming to you next, although I know that's the order. I think I'll go to Southampton. Southampton, I'm going to work around these pictures clockwise. So which one would you like, Bruce?
I'll take B for Bruce. Why not?
B for Bruce. Why not indeed? Makes little me stretch, but I don't mind that. I'll put B for Bruce in there, working the way down to Plymouth. And
Hello, yes.
Hello. Which would you like, Sue?
I'll have C, please.
C. All right. Sorry, I'm concentrating a little bit now because I'm tired. So we put that in there, like that, and move along to Cardiff. Cardiff, we've got Noreen.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, I was going to choose C, but I'll choose H instead.
H instead. That's the idea. You can see the others throwing them away. That goes in the centre at the bottom. And now we go to Birmingham and K.
Well, I'll choose I, because it doesn't actually matter too much which way I put it up, does it?
So we'll put that in there, like that. Good. And now we're going up to Belfast, G or E?
What a choice. I think I'll take E.
E, OK. Right, we put E there. And now my old mate Stuart. Now, you've got a big decision to make here, Stuart.
Shucks, Paul. Oh, my word. I'm puzzling.
Now, concentrate.
I'll take G.
G.
But OK.
Well, by an amazing coincidence, that's the one we've got left. You were set up there, Stuart, I'll tell you. There we are. No, but you are important. You'll see why in a little second. Now, we put all those in. Now, remember, the only way that this could have been transmitted is mentally. You've been watching the pictures at home. You know these have been randomly shuffled and labelled. And in truth, none of our presenters, until they opened that envelope, knew what was going off. So here we have the letters placed in at random. The blocks have been put in at random. And what I'm going to do is put this lid on. It's clear plastic, of course. I put it on like that. And this becomes the hard bit now, because this is heavy. Come and look at this, Steve. Right, what I'm going to do is just turn it over. You're as close as anybody will ever get to this. And believe you me, this is heavy. But on the other hand, being heavy, you know, there's no jiggery-pokery. We turn it over like that, and our mental presenters, and it's been said about them before, have put all these somehow, and they'll all go home tonight and worry about this, they put them all in the right order, and there is a perfectly made jigsaw of a £5 stamp. And if I just put that there, the reason it's a £5 stamp is because the time the programme goes out, we think that this might just be the price of a first-class letter. So if we just put those in there, no way it could have happened, and yet it did. And so it's my particular thanks to all the presenters sitting around the regions there. Thank you for your help. And, of course, to Steve for the loan of the tower. And thanks to your staff, they've been very good to you. Could all presenters ask the cameramen now to zoom in onto the letters again? Fellas, could you zoom in onto the letters? Good, we want to see the letters. Now, they're the letters, of course, that matched my prediction. Well, it wasn't even a prediction, was it? It was just a happening. Could you do me a favour? Could you all rotate the stands round on their points, on their pivot points, just in the middle? Yes. If you could just turn them all round like that. Yes, you see, now I don't want to rabbit on about this, just have some tea for first-class meal.